and our political institutions completely wrong. Property rights in particular are a essential part of any modern.
How come Jordan Peterson wouldn't debate Richard Wolff? Huh? Is Richard Wolff right? Does Jordan Peterson not know jack shit about Karl Marx? I don't think I need to know jack shit about Marxism in order to be a good socialist. I believe the workers can control the factories. I believe the workers control the means of production. I'm a socialist. Thank you, Marx, for starting all, this conversation. The two leading economic theories of the world is communism and capitalism, and ultimately the conclusion is a synthesis between the two. Martin Luther King says communism forgets the individual and capitalism forgets the community. So we need a balance. We need a balance of the two. So a lot of executions. Here in Colorado, we had an execution in Douglas County right off of Happy Canyon Road, I-25 at 6 p.m. This is April 3rd, 2021. So don't worry about the cops or the EMS, the firefighters, all the medical people, all the shitty, lazy, parasitical bureaucrats, all the government bureaucrats, they're all A-OK. I-25, they closed I-25 for many hours, so that's fantastic, right? They executed a man. I don't know, he was doing a chicken dance or something. Apparently he had a gun. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Who the hell knows? Who the hell cares? Any body cameras? Do we have any evidence or reasons why all deputies involved are okay? They're on 2 weeks, all expenses paid vacation. So there you go. Pat Sajak, Alex Trebek, Ed McMahon. Tell him what he's won, right? Tell him what he's won. Killed a man, stopped the flow of commerce for 4 hours. I feel like somebody should probably arrest these people. Who the hell are these people that's murdering people and stopping commerce? People get mad at protesters for stopping commerce. Meanwhile, shoot a man, murder a man, and stop commerce, and nobody says a word. So this is insane. This is not the first shooting that's happened in Colorado. I want to say it might be the second execution in spite of the police brutality laws. So all the legislators, they passed, hey, cops, don't go around killing people, laws, and the laws didn't stop so again, with, laws don't stop criminals, the laws by themselves. They do not stop criminals, don't read the law, don't listen to the law, don't give a goddamn fuck about the law. So this is in Blue State, Colorado. So, this is with Joe Biden, right? I thought we're supposed to have this change, and but no, never-ending, non-stop poverty, war, police brutality. Nothing fundamentally is going to change. Also, April 3rd, 2021, not just in Colorado, but Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona, man with a gun apparently tried to rob multiple people, pointed the gun at the police. Bang, 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 wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Man's dead. Cops are okay. The cops are okay, and, in a way, I want to say good, right? Oh, he pointed the gun, he's going around robbing people, and there's this one video that I had posted, and it was, I want to say it was in Oregon, the Philomath man, but he just had a knife, and so this big fucking guy with a knife, phone call saying he was trying to rob people at the hotel, goes and, attacks the first cop with the knife. The second cop, he's swinging him around, and then he's trying to get out, and then the third cop says, drop the knife, and the third cop kills him. And I'm okay with that because it was like they didn't want to kill him. It took several times. This is in Oregon. So the guy's got a knife, I want to know, okay, after the fact. So I still have questions. Okay, I think it was justified. The cops, the guy had a knife. You could have shot him in the leg, right? But, the guy's got a knife. They're trained to shoot center mass. Guy's got a knife. Took 3 cops. The third cop eventually shoots him and, drops him. But I want to know what the fuck is going on. I think they were justified. But I want to know what's going on. Well, why was he in the hotel? Why was he going around robbing people? Was he on meth? Was he on crack? Did he have some drug thing? Was there somebody breathing down his neck saying you got to pay this much for this or that? Or what was going on? What was happening? It didn't seem like this was something that the person did frequently, and he was walking around with a knife, just walking around with a knife in a hotel where he knows that there's going to be cameras and shit. How long was he in the hotel? Just in there and out, and then So, even with the justified shootings, I want to know what the fuck is going on. I'm glad that the body cameras was there. I'm glad that they, told me what was going on. Now you have this Austin, let's say Austin, Texas. So you have 27-year-old Alexander Gonzalez. Apparently he cuts off a police officer who's off duty, Gabriel Gutierrez, and somebody pointed a gun at somebody. Then, the girlfriend gets shot. Alexander Gonzalez is shot and killed, and the Austin police won't release the video. Release the video. You murdered a man. Let's see, you're our heroes. Okay, so they, put you in a corner. They put you in a bind. Your back was up against the wall. Just like that Philomath man. I don't hate any of the police officers for any. I think what the police officers in that Philomath man case was perfect. They did it perfectly. So it wasn't the first cop that did it. The first cop is running away saying, shit, he's got a fucking knife, right? The second cop is wrestling with the motherfucker, and then the third cop is the one that eventually kills him. So they didn't want to shoot him. They didn't want a death on their hands, but they didn't know what to do with this big fucking guy with the knife that was, robbing people. So was he on drugs, feeding for more? Was it some sort of hostage, threatening, coercion situation? You better go in there and get that money for us, or else what? Or else, was it a hostage? Was he actually doing it for a good reason? We don't know. We don't know. Just going around robbing people just to be robbing people, need some money, wanted, some Legos? Want to learn how to do the chicken dance from the guy in Colorado. So, okay, Phoenix, Arizona, execution. Colorado, execution. Happy Canyon, Douglas County, up there by Denver, I-25. So, Phoenix, Arizona, execution. Arkansas, execution. Illinois, execution. The thing in Illinois is Brighton, Illinois. I mentioned something about this, but this was a well-being check. A well-being check is almost like getting swatted. Somebody says, hey, dude's got gun, he's shooting up his house and the girlfriend over. Cops go there and they shoot the guy, even though he didn't do shit. It's usually they're playing video games and a motherfucker does it to somebody because he was talking a bunch of shit while he was playing a video game. And so, but you don't even have to do all that all you have to do is just say, hey, do a well-being check. Apparently James Eiler, 47 years old, he called 911. He called for help, but he said something stupid to the dispatch, and now look, now he's dead. 2 shots in the dark. Now James Eiler of Brighton, Illinois is dead. He got swatted. A well-being check? You went and checked to see, hey, let's see if James Eiler, let's see if his well-being is okay. Oops, his being is no more, let alone being well. The being is gone. Good or bad being, no being at all. How does a well-being check turn into a dead body? Hey, cops, can you go check on that man's well-being? Oh, now he's fucking dead? You didn't really do what was best for him, did ya? Bullshit well-being check. There could be, I'd like to think that they do go check on people's well-being, but this just makes it sound like some horse shit. What was he? He needed a nap. He was hungry. He was hangry. He needed, some food, a little bit of sleep, some water, some meditation, maybe a friend, maybe just some socialization, just want to talk to somebody. Nope. James Eiler, 47 years old, April 2nd, 2021. So execution, the end of March, right, in that Arkansas mountain home, Kevin Lee Donovan of Adrian, Missouri. I mean, why was he so crazy? A motorcyclist just shouting at the fucking guy like, what you gonna do? And he's sitting there talking to him, so they know that he's a reasonable person, flashing a gun around. He's a motorcyclist. 3 cops are on him. Why not shoot him in the leg? Why not shoot him in the wrist? Why not shoot his hand? He's flopping that damn handgun all over the goddamn place. Apparently he's a wanted man on some bullshit drug charge, so I feel like dude might think that, it's the end of his rope. Go watch that video by Tim Zikowski. Tim Zikowski caught, from a distance, you can hear 5 gunshots. They kill him in the middle of the intersection. It started at the gas station, and it goes off to the side. The guy throws his helmet off. Kevin Lee Donovan of Adrian, Missouri, throws his helmet off. He's sitting there yelling at the cops, gesturing at him. Then you hear some pedestrian say, "No, he shot first." I didn't hear. It didn't sound like there was one distinctive gunshot and then other distinctive gunshots. It sounded like all the gunshots were the same, but I didn't, closely hone in on those. So it doesn't seem clear from that distance who shot first, who actually, did you see the fire come out of the pistol? And what, he shot the cop? Oh, the cop got shot. Are you sure? You have no idea. And there should be body camera for all this stuff. I mean, I thought, wasn't there a body camera law passed for America? I know there's one in Colorado. I mean, that's fucking ridiculous. You murdered a man, you don't have body cameras, you don't have a dash cam, no evidence whatsoever. I mean, would you just trust a pedestrian? Hey, who, killed a person and cordoned the area off, make sure nobody came in or out? No, we got this taken care of. Get on out of here, feds. Get out of here, local and state cops. We got this. We got this taken care of. And then this execution in Austin, Texas, this happened on January 5th, 2021, but they won't release the camera. They won't release the video. It's the camera shows exactly what the fuck happened when the shot happened and the guy dies, Alexander Gonzalez. This sounds to me like a road rage incident. And this sounds to me like I bet you Gabriel Gutierrez, I bet the cop actually cuts Alexander Gonzalez off, and then the cop points a fucking gun at him, and then he points a gun back at him thinking it's just a regular guy because he's in plain clothes, plain car, and now that you got this stupid-ass fucking, road rage incident, the two people are just keep escalating it, and then, Mr. Cop, 5-year veteran on the force, thinks he could just shoot at somebody. You're not a cop. If you don't have a cop hat on and a cop car, you're a regular fucking guy. And if you're starting shit, or, you actually cut Alexander Gonzalez off first, because the story is Alexander Gonzalez, the guy that gets murdered, is the one that cuts him off. He's 27 years old. He cuts him off and he brandishes a gun like he's Mr. fucking Badass or some shit. Okay, if that's it, all bets are off. Gabriel Gutierrez is 100% in the right. But I could see either one of them being that guy. I could see Gabriel Gutierrez, cutting the guy off and flashing him his gun. He's Mr. Cop. You can't cut me off. I cut you back off, and look, I got a gun because the state has issued me a gun. Not only is the driver going to get shot, but the girlfriend's going to get shot. So the driver gets, shot up, but the girlfriend gets shot up. They won't release the video. It's 3 months later. So this just goes to show you to the extent that cops will go to hide their fucking crimes. If you're a good police officer, why not have a body camera? Why not have a dash camera? You went to the scene of the crime. There was a bunch of chaos and this and that. You made your best decision, and this and that happened. What the fuck ever? You're a cop. You're a good guy. You went after the bad guys. If you made a mistake, you made a mistake, but ultimately it's not about, what, are you just fucking corrupt as fuck and you're not a good guy going after the bad guys? If you're a good cop, why wouldn't you be happy to go after the bad guys? If you're a good cop, I would think you would be happy. Oh shit, motherfuckers are doing some dumb shit. I can't wait to go out there and stop those bad motherfuckers, those criminal shitty motherfuckers, those sadistic lowlife caca, those low-life, malpuate caca bullshit motherfuckers. So, yeah, April 3rd, execution, 2021, April 4th, that's today, April 3rd. Colorado, there's an execution. Phoenix, Arizona, there's an execution. The end of March, there was an execution in Arkansas. Brighton, Illinois, there was an execution. It was April 2nd, 2021. Austin cop, January 5th, 2021. So that was, that was months ago, right? That was forever ago. But that's what the cops do, right? They have the videotape of when they shot the fucking guy. It's internal, that's right there, but they know that it's going to make the cop look really bad, and the people are going to be pissed off about it, and they're not going to understand, that he's your buddy and that you give him the benefit of the doubt. They're going to see the video and look at the video for exactly as it is. That's why the police in Austin are not, putting out the videos. That's why they don't want the videotape. There's even some talk about the cops can't be taunted. Cops can't be taunted? Can cops be taunted? I thought that if you just raise your voice at a cop, they'll fucking beat the shit out of you and murder you. You're lucky if, this is what happens when you call the cops. Your rights get violated or you all get shot. So, yeah, it's dangerous. People being in the area is dangerous. But people with power, yeah, they're both dangerous. What, there's people around? Do they have power? Ooh, that's dangerous. They don't have power? Ooh, that's dangerous too. So Gabriel Gutierrez is a 5-year veteran. He's the one that apparently shot first. Luis Cervantes is a 2-year veteran. He comes in later on and apparently shoots also. So 3 fucking months, the discovery for the evidence for the trial. Release the fucking tapes. Release the goddamn tapes. The cops are the good guys. Why are you sitting on the tapes for goddamn 3 months? Did you tamper with the evidence? What are you sitting on the tapes for such a long time for? You got tapes of a motherfucker that killed another motherfucker and it exonerates him and you're not showing it to the public? So none of this sounds right. None of this sounds right whatsoever. I think them not releasing the video kind of tells me that there's some fucking shit going down. 3 months later, Austin cop, off-duty cop killed a fucking guy during a road rage incident. So out of all these cases, the ones that seem like, that's the biggest, I think, what the fuck, that Austin case. So maybe I'll look into that Austin case a little bit more. I have questions for each and every one of them. But that Colorado case, that doesn't sound right either. As soon as they kill the guy, they shut I-25 down for hours, for 4 hours. So it's a small town. Nobody knows what happens. Dude's dead, and then they just shut the whole town down so only the local people can go to their homes in the back, in the back way. That seemed very, suspicious to me. The Phoenix, Arizona, that seemed, the Kevin Lee Donovan, he's fucking yelling and shit. The Philomath man. The well-being check, that seems like what the hell happened there with the well-being check. How did that turn out? Hey, can you just go check out that guy's well-being? Yeah, hey, man, I'll go check to see if he's okay. No, I'll see if he's okay. Well, is he all right? He's dead. Oh, shit. Was he sick or diseased? Nah. Shot him you? You did? I told you to go there to check to make sure he was okay. Yeah, things got out of hand, though. It escalated really quickly. Yeah, you probably shouldn't do well-being checks on your loved ones. It's probably not a good idea. You should go check yourself. You're worried about the person, go check them out yourself. Even missing persons case, unless they're female. I feel like if they're males, don't even, turn it in. So, but don't expect anything. Don't expect them to do anything about it. Anyways.
And Marxism seeks to abolish property rights. Well, Marxism makes some very credible observations about our economic and political system. The prescription Marxism puts forward to
Marxism
these problems is unthinkable. As evolutionary biologists and